And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's James in at the 3 spot. Here's Doncic. Following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. Olajuwon with the block.
Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excelled.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the 90s team. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive ball.
Stockton draws the double. Here's Pippen, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there.
So far.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
Brown with it, picked up by Malone, and stolen by Stockton. For the finish, and it's Pippen with the jam.
And creating a little separation here.
Change here. Payton's checked in. Now here's Brown. Halliburton right side. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. Count that bucket.
And providing.
Robinson finds Drexler. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. The West trails by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Brown. The West again cannot hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Payton with it. Picked up by Brown. Brown against Payton. He dishes it to Robinson. Another shot. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Halliburton outside. Over Payton. That one off the back iron and out. The 90s team on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Robinson kicks to Drexler. It's stolen by Randall. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. There's your forget to Halliburton. To the inside. Randall. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. 6 points for Julius Randall.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Hill penetrating. And it's Hill with the jam.
And that quick first step that Hill has is just...
All started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And he makes that one. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Halliburton in his back.
That shot is off. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Halliburton. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Good way of possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Here's Edwards. And he was able to put it up in time.
We saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Julius Randle is out there with Paul George. And it's Fox. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive.
All-Stars also with the sub. Doncic is checked in for Paul George. Fox passes to Doncic. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue misses there, finding the open man.
Hill, no good. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the ground. Oftentimes, you just got to make that.
The 90s team making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Fox, he's checked in for the West. Ewing outside. Here's Shaq. It's hauled in by George. 1:05 left in the first half. Here's Fox. And the layup is good. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Outside Hardaway. To the inside. O'Neal. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. To the paint. Stolen by Ewing. Drexler outside. He feeds it to O'Neal. That shot misses. Randall with some nice D. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Here's the break. All going up court. That one wide left. Hill finds Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
To Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his third foul of the game. And the 90's team making a change here. Jordan's checked in. And West also making a switch. Joel Embiid is checked in for Julius Randle.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
And this is his second.
To calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Stockton. And Embiid with the block. Down low. Jokic, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Olajuwon with the block. And they're pushing it up. They get a hand on it. Malone finds Jordan. Olajuwon inside, guarded by Embiid. The West trails by 4. To the inside. The kick out to Irving. To stop the drought. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point is passing ability.
Pippen to pass to Malone. James against Pippen. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Embiid. On the wing, Irving. James outside. Back to Irving for the lead. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Stockton down low. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on Embiid.
You know, there's no easy way to stop Malone inside without fouling him. He's got so much strength.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for John Stockton. Brown has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now here's Edwards after David Robinson's miss. There's the pass to Embiid. Brown inside the line. The West again cannot hit. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Brett, to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Pippen with it, picked up by Brown. Pippen dishes to Payton. Here's Robinson, and that one was clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
Well, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what makes him so much.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Julius Randle's checked in for Jokic. Jackson comes in for Joel Embiid. Paul George is checked in for Edwards. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now Hill, after Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer that didn't go. And that one is
against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hill against George. Here's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Mourning.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning.
Here we go, and a wide open look for Halliburton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Now here's Drexel. Off on that one.
Just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Here's Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One on Pippen.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by
The 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The kick out to Brown. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Stockton passes to Pippen. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
This is how dominant Shaq is inside, just powering it down, brute force and finishing.
And the basket by Jackson. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last.
Stockton shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
This one here tonight. Outside, Jordan. To the paint. Here's Malone. Lays it up off the box. That's 7 points
On these difficult finishes.
on the wing. Irving. Pass to Brown. The 3. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Pippen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
No doubt about it. That's a big shot. Huge from Karl Malone. He's definitely a go-to guy in this league.
Now here's LeBron, and that's a foul called on John Stockton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and took the bonus for the wire for 2. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. The game, Luka Doncic.
He just came out and really took over the game, mainly due to how aggressive he was attacking the defense off the dribble. They had no answer for him, and he knew it.
Now, here's Pippen. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, that's leadership.
Here's James. LeBron James charging through contact. Stockton passes it to Drexel. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Kicks to Jokic. Irving for 3. And Pippen pulls it down. Pippen's got 11 rebounds in the game. And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Drexel. LeBron James on the way. Guarded by Pippen. The pass to Embiid. From deep, James. Ewing gets the rebound.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And it's Irving with the ball for the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. Kicks it to LeBron. Some nice passing here by the West. From deep. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Jokic just got the lead up to 6 now for the West All-Stars.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Edwards against Stockton. Poked away. Stolen by Stockton. Pippen misses. And the West All-Stars with possession. Irving dishes to Embiid. And a deep 3 from Jokic. It's hauled in by Ewing. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out. And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And he does.
Not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The kick out to Irving. Drills it from outside. And now it's a 12-point West All-Star lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And, you know, once they got victory,